Andrew Carnegie was not born rich. He wasn't born powerful. And he certainly wasn't born privileged. He was born poor, an immigrant, working long hours just to survive. But before he died, he had given away the equivalent of $350 billion. And he called an unknown young journalist. "I'm going to give you the secret to wealth," Carnegie said, "but you have 20 years to prove it works." That journalist was Napoleon Hill. The book he wrote sold 100 million copies. But Carnegie hid one part of the secret, the most important part. And today, you're going to discover what it was. This isn't luck. It's not talent alone. It's mindset. Carnegie grew up in extreme poverty. His family left Scotland, searching for opportunity in America. As a child, he worked in factories. Long hours, low pay, zero security. But here's the difference that changed everything. Carnegie didn't see work as punishment. He saw it as preparation. Every task was training. Every hardship was mental conditioning. He got his first real job as a telegraph messenger boy, $1.20 a week. And he did something people laughed at him for doing. He gave away 10 cents every single week from a salary of $1.20. People said, "You'll die poor giving like that." But Carnegie understood something they didn't. You don't give from your abundance. You give to create abundance. Prosperity begins when you stop asking, "Why is this so hard?" and start asking, "What is this preparing me for?" And when you give, before you have, you program your mind for abundance. While others chased comfort, Carnegie chased understanding. He read obsessively, learned from people ahead of him, studied business, leadership, and strategy. He wasn't just a telegraph boy. He memorized the streets, learned how the telegraph worked, and studied the businesses he delivered messages to. Nobody asked him to do this. Nobody paid him extra for it. But when a better position opened, who do you think they chose? The boy who just did his job? Or the one who made himself irreplaceable? Carnegie understood a timeless rule. Money follows clarity. Those who invest in knowledge first don't need luck later. Your prosperity isn't built during your promotion. It's built during your preparation. Excellence in obscurity always leads to opportunity in visibility. If you want to learn how ordinary people build mindset, clarity, and real prosperity, subscribe now to Prosperity Unlocked. This channel is for people who want to grow for real. Carnegie never tried to win alone. He surrounded himself with people who were smarter, more experienced, and more strategic. He created something that would change business history, the Mastermind Alliance, regular meetings with the brightest minds he could find, advisors, innovators, experts, and he discovered something powerful. When two minds work together in harmony, they create a third, invisible force, more powerful than both combined. His steel empire wasn't built by Carnegie alone. It was built by the collective genius of his mastermind group. He lived by a simple truth. Your environment determines your speed. Changing your environment isn't a luxury. It's a strategy. The right connections don't just open doors. They show you which doors are worth opening. You cannot rise to wealth alone. You need aligned minds. Carnegie realized something early. Effort has limits, but scale does not. So he built scalable systems. He delegated, he structured, he designed businesses that could grow without him. While others traded time for money, Carnegie built enterprises that worked independently of his presence. He didn't work harder. He thought differently. If everything depends on you, you haven't built prosperity. You've built dependency. True freedom comes from scale, not effort. If this perspective is helping you, leave a like or comment below to support the channel. At his peak, Carnegie dominated the steel industry, but his greatest advantage wasn't financial. It was emotional. While others panicked, Carnegie maintained unshakable composure. While most focused on short-term gains, he thought decades ahead. And this wasn't luck. It was practical stoicism in action. Prosperity belongs to those who stay disciplined when others lose control. Your mind is your kingdom. Master it, and you master your destiny. Carnegie is 66 years old. He sells his steel company for $480 million, equivalent to $350 billion today. He is now the second richest man in history. He could retire, enjoy luxury, hoard his wealth. Instead, he does something radical. He gives almost all of it away. 2,509 libraries around the world, universities, foundations. He dies, having distributed 90% of his fortune. Carnegie believed that wealth without purpose loses its value. He wrote a famous essay called The Gospel of Wealth. The idea was simple but powerful. Wealth comes with responsibility, and before he dies, he calls that young journalist, Napoleon Hill. "I didn't make this wealth to keep it," Carnegie says. "I made it to multiply it through others." His money died with him. His impact is eternal. True prosperity isn't just accumulation. It's building something that outlives you. You're not building wealth just for yourself. You're building it to flow through you to others. When you understand this, everything changes. Andrew Carnegie's life leaves us a clear blueprint. Learn before you earn. Think long-term. Choose your environment wisely. Build scalable systems and give purpose to wealth. So, here's your challenge for the next 30 days. Choose one of these principles and implement it completely. Will you start giving from what you have now? Will you pursue excellence where nobody's watching? Will you build your mastermind? Or will you define your prosperity purpose? Comment below which one you're committing to. Accountability creates action. If you want to keep learning how to build mindset, strategy, and real prosperity, subscribe to Prosperity Unlocked. Turn on notifications and share this with someone who needs to shift their prosperity mindset, because prosperity isn't luck. It's built. You're not behind. You're exactly where Carnegie was before everything changed. The question is, will you apply what you just learned? Or will you let this be just another video you watched and forgot? Carnegie chose action. Napoleon Hill chose action. Millions who learned from them chose action. Your turn. This is Prosperity Unlock.